Scholarship, what a powerful message for supporting camp and campers, and that's really why we're here. That's why we've had this effort going on. It's the more money that we can raise for camp scholarships, the more kids. We have 3 beautiful camps. We want to make sure every kid has a chance to go to camp. One of the other commercial announcements it's all free will donations, but again, give very freely and very generously, just whatever checks you have, head out to Lutheran Outdoor Ministries, and we collect them right up there in the front. Pastor Steve. One thing I also want to, since we're talking about some of the support, we mentioned the Live Generously. We really need to acknowledge, all of us, how much Thrivent has helped. It certainly has a risen Savior. We have had a couple of different action teams. Our ice cream is purchased with an action team from Thrivent. Thrivent has been a very good partner for us. So I encourage you all to utilize them as much as possible, because they are a good partner.
So I know, I assume everyone's getting anxious and wanting some ice cream here pretty soon. Yeah. So I'll just take a couple of minutes. I could talk all day long about camp and camp ministry. It is near and dear to my heart. I've been sharing with folks, I've been doing a lot of listening in the past year. I've been hearing a lot of different stories. I've been just kind of listening for repeated themes. And one is that I would add my thanks to others who have said thank you. Thank you for your past support of this amazing ministry. Thank you for everything that you're doing today and for what will happen in the future. It is truly amazing. I am privileged. I consider it a real privilege to be a part of this ministry and to see what goes on. I haven't added up final numbers, but I can say that this summer alone, over 1,000 people were connected with, in one way or another, coming through our camp this summer. And that's not even talking about staff. That's just as campers. Over 1,000 lives touched through this ministry that you helped make possible. Again, it's been a privilege to be a part of all 3 of our sites. We are one camp with 3 different sites spread across, and it is each one has a little different character, a little different feel, and the camp experience takes on that local setting. I am convinced, and one of the reasons that I agreed and really was fascinated with this possibility of being a part of this ministry, is that I am convinced that God has a special role for the natural world to play in addressing and balancing some of many of the challenges that our culture is facing, our culture today. I'm convinced of that, and I've seen it happen all summer long as I visit around to different camps and our different sites. There was one young person. I asked at the end of the summer, I asked our counselors to share just a conversation they had with a camper. One related experience they had with a camper. The camper had been kind of acting up a little bit, acting out, and so the counselor had kind of pulled them off to the side and sat down and talked with them and kind of processed what was going on and what was happening. And at the end of that conversation, the counselor said, "We love you." And the camper stopped and looked at the counselor and said, "You're the first person who's ever told me that." Lives touched. I was a part of one of our chapel services at one of the sites, and one of the campers said, "I've been raised in the church. I've gone to church all my life." She said, "It's always been my parents' faith." She said, "This week, I realized what making it my own is really all about. And living with the Holy Spirit in me one of the real pleasures and one of the things I'm looking forward to is we do some transitions. This has been a transition year. I've been involved with camps for a long time, but never in this obviously exact way. And so I've done, as I said, a lot of listening and kind of looking at things. We're going to be doing, as we continue to transition, we're going to be doing some staffing changes. One of the things is that we are going to be doing something that will allow me to focus more on programming specifically. So I will be able to be out and among the camps even more than this past year. And one of the things that I am really excited about is working with our staff. I have to tell you that so often young people today get criticized and critiqued about many of the dynamics that they are living with and learning how to live through. I have to tell you, we hire about around 45 college age young folks. They are staff. I was impressed. I have the pleasure of working with those young folks this year, and things that I wanted to be a part of this year and could not be, had to step away from, and I could do that faithfully because I could see they were taking it over and taking ownership and running with it and making ministry happen. It is an amazing and wonderful thing to see. I thank you for the opportunity to be able to do that, and I will continue to share with you stories and bits and pieces about the difference you're making in young people's lives. Again, thank you.